What's up, survivors? Welcome back. Okay, so we are starting right back at it again. I think I did a little bit of behind the scenes work from the last episode. I'm not entirely sure. It's been about 2 days, so I can't remember exactly what I did. Whatever. We're continuing our adventure. We built a wall. We moved our farm. Yes. Oh, okay. So I think I remember. I have him out doing research. Quan out doing research right now. And by the way, if I am butchering names, I'm dyslexic as hell, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. He is out doing research on stuff that we haven't done yet, so he's finishing up the shiny rock. Then he's going to move on to hopefully either the silicon or the rubbery plant. We don't really need the rubbery plant. She's replanting our forest. I ripped down all of the fencing for the old farm and moved it closer to the back of the base now, so it's a little bit closer. We've got Xander out doing resource gathering. He's out grabbing the wood that's out in the field that we haven't been bringing back. I did a little bit of research myself, actually, trying to figure out how exactly all of these work. Now, I understand that handling and delivering are important. So something that I was looking into is trying to correspond handling with their said task. And from what I was able to deduce, now I don't know how much of this is true, I'm just basing it off of 2 or 3 other people's information that I read, is that if you have somebody doing a specific task, let's say, okay, for instance, we have Xander right now, whose primary goal is construction, cutting, and mining. He always focuses on, well, delivering and all that. I'm supposed to have handling at the same level of whatever his task that he is prioritizing as his main job. So yeah, since his main job is construction, according to the information I read, handling's supposed to be at 1, which would make everybody's handling at 1, which I find really weird. But then somebody else made a point saying that, for instance, if you have somebody who's like a healer, and they're a cook, and they're also a crafter, you should have the handling at 2 along with their said tasks. So like, for instance, we have her here. I have her as cook as 1, but I have her handling at 2. But if I want her to focus, always should focus on healing first, I should put her cooking at 2 and move her tailoring and crafting up to 3. And then basically she will always correspond handling anytime she is doing a cooking task, which means she'll always put away her stuff. So I guess that's how that works. I don't know. I know I've been having an issue with them leaving resources out in the field. Like, they left this fence piece here, they left all this wood out here, and they're just not delivering it back to base fast enough. Now I know Xander is working on that. But at the same time, I was also reading a little bit about a few other things. And there we go, silicon deposit. I don't think it's so cut and dry that simple. I think, granted, getting the resources back inside the way they should be is important. I had all of them at handling and delivering at 1. And then I was running into an issue where one person was focusing too much on not doing their job. So it was causing a little bit of a problem. I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out as we go. Also, we have a ton of pickled vegetables right now. And some of these are actually about to go bad. So a lot of our food is about to go bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have her turn it into... I feel like they're doing perfectly fine. I'll mark that for throwaway. Hopefully she doesn't eat it. Yeah, she didn't. Good. All right, so I guess a lot of this, what was it? So this whole meltdown thing apparently has a lot to do with how you set up their tasks corresponding with all this other stuff. So I don't know. I've been struggling a little bit with dealing with meltdowns. So see, right now she's focusing too much on handling. Like, she's doing other odd tasks instead of cooking food. I want her to prioritize cooking food, but she's doing handling. Yeah, see, they're all pretty low. Quan's low right now, too. They're just not taking enough time out of their day to focus on their tasks that they need to. So I think what I'll do is... I think I'll just do that and see if it helps a little bit. Yeah, see, he's not... I feel like they have their work days are too long, and that's the issue. And I did not have this much of an issue with meltdowns in my previous playthrough. See, I'm taking somebody else's advice right now that I read about not breaking up their work days. Yeah, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do, because I've had more meltdowns in this playthrough than I did in my 2 test runs. And I mean a lot more meltdowns. And I actually broke up their schedule. So I had 12-hour work days, and what I did is I gave them 2 to 3 hours between 11 and 1. I gave them between 11 and 1 to just relax. But I made them work a little longer. See, now he's probably got blood poisoning from the ash. Yeah, he does. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to redo their schedules, because I'm starting to realize that my personal, the way I had it set up worked a lot better. So that's 10-hour work days. They can do whatever they want. So if they want to take a break, if they want to go eat, if they, whatever they want to do, they have 3 hours to do it. And I know a lot of people are like, well, then that's just so much downtime. I've had less meltdowns on my previous playthroughs doing it this way than I've had during this one. So I'm sorry, but I'm doing it the way that worked for me. They have 5 hours of sleep at the moment. I'm going to switch this back over to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to do, that's 8 hours of work, but let's do this. And then okay, so that's 4 hours of sleep, and he can sleep more if he needs to, but he always goes to sleep at about 10 o'clock in the morning. If they choose to continue working, because here's the problem I've been having. Because of his work schedule, he's been forcing himself to stay out there this entire time. He's not taking a walk. He's not coming back to get anything to eat. He's not going to sleep or anything. He's staying out there, and then his happiness drops so bad because he's tired, he's hungry, he's exhausted, he has no fun, and it's causing him to start having meltdowns. And Quan's supposed to be the hard one to have meltdowns. So, yeah. So we're going to change up their schedule, and I'm going to do it like this now. And I know somebody's probably looking at this going, that's crazy. It's not going to work. It's a mess. It worked for me. When I did it before in the past, I had no problems. Although the wrong person is running off to heal. It was supposed to be her. I guess they're all on healing. I don't think there is one right answer. I think that's the key here. I don't think there's one right answer. Okay, so for when he's done observing, I don't want him doing cutting or scavenging or mining right now. I want him to start doing crafting and tailoring. Okay. And since crafting, tailoring, and construction are all at 3, we'll have his handling at 3. Because I don't want him bothering with handling anytime he has research or observation tasks to take care of. That's how it's supposed to work. And I've read 3 or 4 different topics on the discussion, and that's how they all described it. Why does it look like he's not actually carrying it? Oh, it's because he's carrying it in his hands. And I got to start getting all these guys clothes because, as you guys can see, most of my people are half naked now because I've been not prioritizing making clothes. So we need to start doing that. Okay, so for him, so right now it is what time? 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is his work time. So no matter what, he's going to work for the next 4 hours. Then if he decides he wants to take a break, go do some activities or eat, he will choose to do that. And then he will go to sleep at about 10 o'clock. He'll sleep for a maximum of 4 hours unless he feels the need to do anything else. Okay, so I need to, because he's all over the place right now. So cutting is priority 1, mining is priority 1, construction is priority 1, handling is priority 1. So yeah, so his job is to go out there and gather resources. The problem is he's not bringing the resources back that are out here. So I'm starting to think that that information is wrong. So I'm going to move his cutting and mining up to 2 because his main job is construction. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and reset him and see what he does. Transport. There we go. So now he's transporting the resources. He's focusing on bringing them all back first before he goes out and cuts down more. Okay. So the information I read was wrong. You're not supposed to have it in the same spot. You're supposed to have it first, which is what I originally thought. Okay. So yeah, like I said, guys, up until now, I've just been kind of winging it, trying to figure it out as I go. I'm surprised I even made it through the first year. Honestly, considering what's been attacking us, I'm extremely surprised we made it through the first year. Okay, so handling is supposed to be 1 step below whatever your primary task is for the day. If you want them to focus on handling first. So his primary task, what he's supposed to be doing, is construction, but I want construction to be before cutting and mining. So let's do cutting and mining at 3. Let's move research up to 4, and then let's move cutting and mining up to 3, and then we're going to move handling up to 2. This way he always prioritizes construction projects first. When there's nothing to construct, he will start bringing resources in, and then when he's done bringing resources in, he will go out to do farming activities like cutting and mining and scavenging. I'm gonna move scavenging to 4 because I want him to focus on resource gathering. Okay, I'm starting to figure this out now. How I made it through the first year, I don't know. Okay. And again, I may not be 100% right here, guys. I'm basing it off of what I've witnessed and experienced so far. and see and going from there. So he's heading out to do research right now, and he's ignoring his basic tasks. He ran out to go do work instead of working on relaxation, and he obviously needed more rest. So what was the reason behind that? It is 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock is work time. So he slept for an extra hour into his workday, and he just woke up and rushed out. Did he go to bed late? Surprised he didn't get a full night's sleep. Oh, that's right. He came back sick. So technically he was resting. He wasn't sleeping. So that's why he didn't get a full night's sleep. Okay, she should transport this to the shelf now. And she's not. She's going to get more food is what she's doing. He's going to go to the stove and grab the food. Yes, because she left it here instead of putting it on the shelf. Okay, so I think I got Xander down. Quan, his priority, see, he's prioritizing observation. So no matter what, he's prioritizing observation. Then he prioritizes research. All right, so let's get her under lockdown here. So her cooking is the same as handling. But I want her to focus on cooking first. I don't want her to focus on handling and moving stuff first. So she will always go and get resources to make more food before she moves the food off of the stove to the thing. Okay. So let's see if that actually happens. If she has to make more food, she should just leave it there. Oh, okay. So this is all right. So, okay. Because she's prioritizing the stews, the veggie stew and the meat stew. Okay. So she's not getting around to getting crafting done for the day because it's taken her so long to go through her cooking regiment because of the handling. So I have it set to do whatever you want for midday. So it's 11 right now. So if he decides to go on a walk to do with his relaxation, he could. Okay, but instead he wants to come all the way back to play darts, just to run all the way back out there. That can be a slight problem because of his research, because by the time he gets back, he'll have to turn around and run back out of. If he wasn't doing observation, that wouldn't be an issue. Because he's doing observation tasks, he has to run all the way back to base just to do a relaxation. That's a problem for Quan. So what we're going to do for him is, because of that, we're actually going to have him work while the whole time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 hours there. So that's 3. So let's do. So when he wakes up in the morning. So that's 4 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep. I know this is really confusing for you guys. It's confusing for me. Well, actually, some of you guys are probably sitting there going, "You're a fucking idiot." Yes, I probably am. Yes, there's a strong possibility that is the case. I am potentially a fucking idiot. So he's heading back out at 1400 to go do the observation, and he'll keep doing observation until he decides he's done. And he wants to come back to either sleep or eat. Okay. This is very... See, right now she's focusing on crafting. I actually want her to focus on tailoring more. So what I'm going to do... Because I need her to start making gear. So I'm going to put crafting at 4. And I'm going to have her focus on tailoring. Even though we do need the gasoline. I also apologize if there's any weird noises in the background right now. She is strictly focusing on moving resources right now. So delivering. Looks like we got some more electronics from that scavenge. They bring all that wood in yet? Nope, there's still a nice chunk of it out there. With all these wall torches, it's causing more downtime with handling. Oh, we got oh crap, we got hungry pests. I don't have a fence up around my... Shoot. They're gonna eat all my crops. I completely forgot about that. We have a few minutes before they start coming over here to eat my food, so... You can tell I'm OCD. You can tell I'm OCD. Okay. So it's 1800. 1800 sits within the do whatever you want task. Wow, 57 of the starving overgrown insects. Yeah, we really don't want them eating my crops. Constructing fence. Yep, and he's prioritizing that now. Crap, they're already starting to come this way. They're creeping towards my crops. No! Yeah, she's handling... See, I don't like that. I don't like that she walks off from doing what I want her to do. This is why I don't like having handling so low on the list as priorities. Because now instead of focusing on what I want her to do, which is crafting and cooking, she's walking off randomly to go do handling tasks. But then again, that's just mainly because we got so many freaking torches. So that's taken away time from actual crafting. Gotta do what I can to keep them from eating my crops until I can get this up and running. Right now they're running over there to the sap and eating that. Oh crap, a whole bunch of them are coming. Whatever I gotta do. More and more of them are coming. Gotta do what I gotta do, my man. I thought I had that in ×2 speed this whole time and I didn't. And with it being nighttime. No, stay away from my crops. Oh, every time they attack, it drops it back down to normal speed. That's why. Forgot about that. I'm just gonna have him. No, because he'll run away if he doesn't fight back. I can't have him running off. Dude, fence. No. No, 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 no. Construct the fence. Stop dicking around and do your job. No, you're not taking a break. I'm sorry. Not when we got these little shits trying to eat my crops. Sorry, I'm gonna force him to finish this fence if I have to. Okay, I will let him go now because most of them are dead. Unfortunately, there's still too many of them out there for me to want to let them go. Every time I frickin' hit play or double speed fast forward. She's idle. Why are you idle? It's 6 o'clock. Oh, she's idle. Wait a minute. Was her... I guess her relaxation was up high enough. Okay. I did do that. I forgot about that. So she's going out to construct the fence, which is what I don't want her to do, but honestly, I kind of need it to get done. I don't need these little pests eating my food. Alright, skin bark done, so he's off to go observe the silicon plant. Veggie armor. How did I just now learn that? Oh, because I researched the... Normally I research that early on in the game. Especially if I have a map that doesn't have high... an easy accessible access to cotton. Xander, go to bed, my dude. Alright, there we go. Silicon leaf done. Alright, so that was the last of my observation stuff. I actually want to plant silicon leaf. Am I high enough to do it? I am. Oh, this is going to be an odd... Dang it, I hate it when they're not even with the terrain with my normal garden. How much do we get per plant? 10? I don't know if that's a lot or not. So that would be 10, 20, 30, 60, 90, 120. Sounded cool at first, but there would have just been... Okay, so that's done there. Power. Oh, we have windmills. We have windmills? Wait. Oh, it's because he just did the research for it. Haha, we can make power now. All right, so I'm not entirely sure where I want to put it. I think I want to put my power over here. Do 3 of those. How much power do these things give again? It's a 20? 40. They can give up to 40. Okay, up to 40. Okay. And then we can use a pole to connect that. All right, hungry pests are leaving. This will also allow me to take down all of my other stuff, but this also means I have to start doing farming heavily on metal to get alloy. Okay. Everybody's been doing a little bit better since I've been giving them more free time. Okay, so it is midnight, so they all went to bed a little late than they're supposed to. They went to bed 2 hours later than they were supposed to. Okay. And then what I can do here, if he decides to take a break away from researching, he can go do whatever he wants for a little bit. Do I have any other research? Yes, I have the refrigerator, the power cell, the electric smelter, and then leather armor. Okay. Like a solar panel would be nice too. All right, so he's got the 3 doors to do, and then we're good. So that's 120 silicon. He woke right up and went straight out to go do work. It is 4 o'clock. So he would rather work than do whatever else. I mean, everything else is pretty good. I mean, he's hungry, but I mean, no, there's food. Xander's coming back to construct the wind turbines, which will give us power. And then we just need to start putting in lights and get rid of... So I'll put a light there. I have a roof here, right? Can I not put a ceiling light here? Oh, I can. I was just being weird. Unpowered device. So is this one too far away? Guess we'll find out. Okay, so I have 40 power right now with just these ones. Or do I need to... So even though the ground, even though they're connected by this, it still doesn't count. Okay, I might actually move all of this stuff here. Not that it actually matters what direction I face them, because they're just going to turn anyways. Okay. Unpowered devices 5. Okay, yeah, it's because they haven't moved the windmills and the rest of this stuff yet. See, she's doing stuff I don't want her to do. I don't want her moving things because this is taken away from her cooking and it's taken away from her crafting. Granted, it needs to be done. I just don't like it. See, now she doesn't have pants. This is what I mean. I need her to focus on that stuff. Granted, this needed to be done. I need that to be her priority. And right now, she's not cooking. Or are you putting food in here? Okay, no. Coffee needs to go in there. Okay, did I not have coffee selected here? That's why. Okay, there we go. Ship debris crashed. A large burning object once you checked the spaceship crashed into the distance. Okay. All right, refrigerator learned. Okay. Let's deconstruct that and do a refrigerator right here. Okay, and then Xander's going out to go do some cutting. Okay, but isn't your priority supposed to be... Oh, well, then again, this didn't have the resources for it yet. Okay, so in that case, then... He's prioritizing cutting over... No, because see, handling and delivering were both below cutting, so he should have prioritized putting the resources in here, but he didn't. Yeah, because handling, delivering, and construction are all between 1 and 2 for him. Cutting is 3. So he still prioritized that over this for some reason. Yeah, aggressive animals incoming. Oh shit, that's a lot. Okay. I noticed they've been attacking from that side every single time, which is a little concerning. Kind of thinking I might have moved my thing. See, Xander's on the verge of a meltdown. He's not prioritizing... Okay, wait a minute. Was there no food? There's no food. Why has she not been cooking? Are you out of... Not enough resources? Understandable. Not enough resources? Understandable. Not enough resources. Am I out of something? I don't know. All I know is I'm out of stuff. Okay, back... Apparently we ran out of resources. What did we run out of? Oil? We ran out of oil. Because we ran out of grain. Okay. Yeah, we should have grain soon. Because we were using the grain to make oil, and we were making the oil to cook meals. How much oil was being used to make the stews? 5? Oh wow, that is a lot. I need a bigger farm. Xander's already on the verge of a meltdown already as it is. Where are you guys going? Are they going to try to come through my back wall again just because they're sleeping here? That would be annoying. These things move so slow though. Get everybody up, get them moving, get them out of the way. Hopefully they don't try to bust through my wall. Because if they do, then this is going to be bad. So those ones are ignoring that way. They're trying to come through my wall over there. So I need to move... everybody over here. There we go. This is forcing them to come to the front entrance. Dude, come here. Thank you. These ones aren't carrying, they're just destroying the wall over there. Okay, so I'm starting to see a problem with these high walls. I mean, they're nice for defense, but they're hard to shoot over. All right, not too bad. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is, I don't mind the high walls here, but I think I might turn these into lower walls. So these wooden fortifications, I'm probably going to dismantle these ones. And then turn them into lower walls. So they're easier to shoot, because I noticed that when they were this guy over here, he couldn't see it and couldn't shoot it. Now it was I mean, this was protected. That was the bonus. All right, how much meat do we get from these things? Not bad. So I'm assuming it's around 40, since these were the first couple to be killed. Ooh, rain is good. That means my crops are going to be growing a little bit faster. So, man hunting gosh. 35. So, no, they give 35. So, that's not too bad. What, sweetie? No, she's not. Okay, well, you can ask mommy when she gets home, okay? Stop yelling, please. Okay. Sorry, my daughter wants to go to the ice cream store, so. Alright, people on the verge of a meltdown, but that tends to happen when you have to wake up in the middle of the night because you're about to be attacked by a bunch of bugs. Did I plant berries? I did. However, I did not plant straw this season, but then again, we have so much of it. Make sure you shut the door behind you if you're gonna play, okay? Okay, sorry about that. Why hasn't the refrigerator been constructed yet? Storage. Doesn't say that it requires a specific yeah, it didn't say anything about requiring of a specific crafting level. Why are you on the verge of a meltdown? Having a hard time figuring this out. I don't have a whole lot of power. Like, how much power do I actually have? Okay, so this tells me the overall production within the grid is only 12. So it's not producing a lot of power right now from these. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do fencing. Copy. There we go. Hopefully this helps a little better with their shooting, because they were having a hard time shooting the ones that were behind the walls. Is this missing a resource? Doesn't say it's missing any resources. Yeah, it's got all the metal. Although I don't think I'm producing enough power to run it. Blocked. Are you serious? My dude. It's like they always do that. No. Why are you butchering? I am so confused. It's like he knows he's supposed to do construction first. There we go. It's because he got blocked, so he ended up getting confused with it. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Livia, please take that back upstairs now. Sorry about that. I'm gonna do it like this again and see if I feel better with it like this. Don't go inside again and get yourself stuck. Thank you. Please tell me you're gonna go construct the refrigerator now. Thank you. Like, I had that placed for a while, like 2 days in game, and he's just now getting to it. Dear God. So with the stuff in the refrigerator, it's 36 days now. So the meat will last a while in the refrigerator. Didn't I have a breakthrough technology to use bug parts? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. Freezer. Oh, I wanted to check this out too. So I guess I'll do that as well. Start getting some research knocked out. Has she made more shirts? If she did, then they're not there. Oh, energy storage. We learned it. Oh, sweet. So we can put a battery down now. I'd actually prefer to have this inside somewhere instead of outside, though, but I don't really have that option right now. This will help out a lot because I have some days where I have low power and some days where I have high power. Like right now, I just lost a bunch of power. So I mean, I could build a power cell generator, but I don't know if I want to waste my one power cell. What do you want, sweetie? So you can play whatever game you want as long as you put them back inside your case when you're done. Okay, that's fine. What did I just say? Exactly. So why are you coming to me asking me questions that you already know the answer to? So next time, lead with that. There you go. Alright, skedaddle. You're welcome. Sorry about that. My daughter was, So yeah, we're having power issues. Because the windmills I have aren't producing enough power. Is it because I have them by the house? Is like, are they being blocked? Like, do I need to have them out in the open a little bit more? Let's see what happens if I move one of them over here. Somebody actually gets to it. Because I noticed ever since I stuck them by the house, they've been getting less power. Somebody was probably sitting there going, don't do that, you fucking idiot, don't do that. I guarantee it. If that's the reason, then that's probably why. Alright, so right now it's only getting 7 power. All of them are. Well, let's see what happens if I move this one away from the house a little bit more out in the open. No? Please tell me that's not how it actually works. Or did the wind just randomly pick up all of a sudden? Like that can't be a coincidence. Is that a coincidence just now? I swear to God. Phone just went off. Oh, okay. My daughter's school conference. Okay. Sorry about that. How much space is left in here? Quite a lot, actually. Days. That's not bad. Bunch of melons just grew in out there. Ooh, got another power cell. Okay. Okay, yeah, it had to have been the reason why I wasn't getting power. That is just crazy. Okay, why are people about to have meltdowns? What is she doing? Out harvesting those melons? Okay, she is. Now, are you going to bring the melons back? Yes, you are. Good girl. Of course, because not all the melons are back yet. Okay, so there's something I wanted to do, but I don't know if I have the resources for it. Not really. Okay. I want to build a freezer room where this window is. I want to access it to here. But I want to do it after we've researched this, the heating pump, because I want to test that out. And then there's the hydro rack. Yeah, and it's... because I don't have enough room for all these refrigerators. And honestly, if I had a room that I could just have as a freezer, that would be freaking amazing. Got more electronics, which is good. Now she doesn't have to travel as far to get some of the stuff. Get rid of this window. No, I wouldn't be able to put 3 of them. Darn. Oh, that's the last one in the area. All right, cool. Did she ever make that shirt? If she did, somebody probably grabbed it. Look at me, still using bows and arrows, and we now have refrigerators. Oh, God. What are you doing? Oh, he's grabbing the stuff that's out here, too. Okay. So management, with it being harvesting season, I need her to be focusing on harvesting again, which she is. Old equipment. Yeah, there are people here with no equipment. They'll be dead before next winter. What's Xander doing? Chopping down trees and not bringing the wood back? I don't get that. Like, sometimes they do it and sometimes they don't. Because tree felling is 3, but his handling and delivering are 1 and 2. There's obviously something I'm not understanding from this whole thing. Oh, it's because I don't have room for it. That's why they're not bringing it back. There's no room to bring it back. That would make sense. Not that I think I need these, but... Never hurts to have a little bit more power. Especially when we're going to start upgrading here soon. So yeah, now they're only giving 8 apiece. So 12 total. Which means we're starting to use some of our backup storage. We really don't need all this wood. We already have too much. Stop cutting stuff down, please. Like, we have 2,000 wood. And we don't even have it all stored here at the base. Okay, slow it down here real quick. I gotta think. I'm starting to get too far ahead of myself. I need to... See, now she's working on tailoring again, because she's done with her food. So this time of year, handling furnace, because we gotta have the money. Yeah, and she stops. I don't like that. We have other people that can do handling furnace. So... There we go. Yeah. I'm getting tired of her handling shit. I need her to focus on cooking and crafting. So we're going to move handling up. If she has nothing to cook and nothing to craft, then she can help move shit. How much coffee did I have queued? 5. Let's do 10 coffees. Coffee doesn't have a spoil timer, even though realistically it does. Yeah, once it's under a roof. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go for today. I am going to take a little break and go spend some time with my daughter real quick. She is in desperate need of attention. So I'm going to go do that. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know it was a little bit of a weird one. I'm trying to figure all of this stuff out. And sometimes it's not so simple. Like, it's simple, but it's not simple. Like, sometimes I feel like it doesn't actually line up correctly. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.